Re-notification. Now broadcasting. Broadcast. Madden NFL 26.
With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. On one side, Mike McDaniel, 2 years an assistant under Dan Quinn here in Atlanta, part of the team that nearly got it done against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. This guy's ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry inside the 40. the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
You saw that flag come out early, the illegal block in the back. Sometimes, you know, those are judgment calls. This one pretty clear and takes that touchdown off the board. They go play action now. Wilson, a hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Wilson. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Miami.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Devon Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he'll take this one in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion. Penix on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the lines.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Let's go.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Penix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
Let's go now. Go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Wilson. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. If think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal. AJ in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defense.
Second and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Wilson to throw. That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
To the right, that's Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. London brought in motion. On play action, Penix. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Falcons 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be certain. searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Wilson lines up in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up. So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. That's Jalen Naylor back to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this one past the 30.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
Another run here for Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
On the stop.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They're going to go play action with Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawks, 7, Hawks, go!
Once again, it's Achane. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
The 35-yard line.
Here we go!
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That is catch number 60 for the season.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He keeps it himself. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Wilson to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Ready, go! 19.
3rd and 2. And Penix. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Miami.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. There he goes again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10.
Here's Wilson. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Wilson. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
A run, and it's Achane. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Let's go. Bravo 80. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Dolphins, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Okay, great. Set. 60 bison, 60 bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Wilson. Rolling right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Zach Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
The throw is Penix. And he will score. Michael Wilson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jalen Walker, he gets in to register sack 19 on the season. Now it's Wilson. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a give to H.F. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Waddle's first catch. Good for a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. Wilson. Quick throw. Taken in. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Wilson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and a yard. Throwing again. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. To the outside, he's got Waddle. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. 2nd and 7. Wilson lines up in the pistol. On the run to the right. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised, pressure situation. You know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 20. Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. To take on the Eagles in the NFC East. And it's Dak Prescott. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Cowboys win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Ja'Cory Merritt. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Commanders come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The forward Indy Lions chop Robinson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on 3rd and long. taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On 1st and 10, it's Achane, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Miami.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Falcons 20. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
So,
and 8.
from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. That caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
plan. It's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On second down, Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 more yards.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 20, here's second down and 6. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons
They'll run with Robinson. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devon Achane to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32. It's second and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, he gets past the marker.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They go play action with Wilson. Out of the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Walker, he gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. Third and long, it's Wilson. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Wilson. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go!
Wilson will throw again. That's to Waddle again. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Wilson to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal of 27 yards.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. And here's Bijan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
There's Mike McDaniel, his Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
Okay, ready?
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals.
Once again, it's A-Chain. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. The open man is Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Got it, ready?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, set.
On first down, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At their 48.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
On first down, it's Robertson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
24.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. A run here with H.M. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This ain't what you want.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
There's Mike McDaniel, his Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago.
Here we go, go!
A run up the middle with H.N. And the Dolphins are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
H.N. will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
34. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put it one again. But somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll. Hey, Moji, Moji. Smack, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here is Penix. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This up, 3rd and a yard.
Set go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
Still 3rd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Penix. He does tight end. That's Pitts. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shut up.
Pitts is the man in motion. Again, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Penix. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10.
Throwing again, it's Penix. To the outside. Catch made by London.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his 1st read, sees some. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They put Wilson in motion. Plant. It's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Let's go now.
Penix going to throw again. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Penix outside. That's Robinson, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. London brought in motion. Here's a run, going left. defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Viking 18.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Back to throw. Wilson. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That escapability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.